Hey guys, Prepared Wander out in the woods today. I want to show you a new product that I just found and that I'm going to do a little testing on today. This is Instafire fire starter, as seen on Shark Tank. And this is a military grade fire starter. And this is the features for it. It lights wet wood, burns at nearly 1,000 degrees, burns in winds up to 30 miles per hour, burns on snow, and even floats and burns on water. Non-volatile, non-expected flare-ups, long burn time. Eighth of a cup will burn 5 to 7 minutes. 5-year shelf life. So this little package of Instafire is supposed to have I think four different burns in it, 4 fires in it that you can get out of it. So we're going to put it to the test today and see how this stuff does. So I really don't know what makes this military grade. That's definitely a marketing thing that they put in the packaging, because I think people see that and they think it's, you know, going to be something more than it really is. To me, what's important are the claims that it makes of being able to light wet wood in burning nearly 1,000 degrees. That is important, and that's what's going to hopefully make it a really nice fire starter. Now, this package, I found this at Walmart for $1 in the camping section. This was actually seen on Shark Tank, and I saw that episode, and I think that was maybe a year ago that aired. And it was an interesting product, but I really didn't, hear anything else about it or really look into it any more than that. But the claims is that this thing is supposed to be able to have a very long burn time. It can burn wet wood. You can burn it on snow. It floats. All these different claims. And if that's the case, then this is probably a decent thing to throw into your kit. But right off the bat, I noticed that it comes in this package, and there's 4 fires, and you can get up to 4 fires with what's included in the package. But once you open this package, what happens to the shelf life of this, and how do you store it, and how are you going to be able to use this 4 times if this package is not resealable, and it's not? So what I want to do today is just pick up some wet wood off the ground and see if I can get something going real quick. It's been raining for the past couple days very heavily, so the woods are soaking wet. It's very damp, very humid. It's a good condition, at least to try this out. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so I collected some stuff off the ground. This is wet. You can see that it's wet. Some of this stuff is in different conditions, varying conditions of dryness. Here's a piece of wet bark. We'll just we'll do a test on that. So the packaging is set up so you can tear it open, so you can open it without a knife, which is nice. Here's what it looks like inside. Kind of looks like sand or kitty litter. Very interesting stuff. So the instructions say or 1/8 of a cup of Instafire into a pile. So right away I think that's an issue, because I'm a guy, I have no idea what an 1/8 of a cup is. I don't know how I'm supposed to figure that out. I guess I'd have to pre-measure this at home and then know that what an 1/8 of a cup looks like, but I have no clue. So I'm going to totally guess. And this is, I think, probably one of the problems with the product. So we're just going to do that much. Put that on the wet bark. I don't know if I can get this wet or not. That's an interesting question. It says it can burn on water, but it doesn't say Can I soak it with water? Let's just drop some water. Immediately, it's really not, doesn't seem like it's soaking up the water. It's kind of repelling it. So that's interesting. And I think what we'll do is we'll start it with the old handy dandy Boy Scout ferro rod, the hot spark. Not doing much there. Not really taking a spark. Okay. So that means you have to have a butane lighter to light this. Nothing. Got a bigger pile. And that's it's dry out of the package. So getting it wet seems like it slowed it down or hampered it. Okay, wet wood. Make a little brace. Put some of these wet sticks on here. This one's really wet. Alright, so it's still burning. I don't know. I don't know about this stuff. I don't know if I like it or not. I mean, I can see an advantage to it where you would just dump this out, like the whole pouch, if you're trying to get a fire going and you were cold and wet and you just wanted to get something going right away. So you dump it on the ground, quickly add sticks to it, and get the fire going that way. But, you know, that little small amount didn't work very well. It doesn't take a spark. It only took an open flame, which is kind of a problem because it means you have to carry a fire source anyway with you, like a lighter. You can't use a fire steel. So that's kind of a problem. And then I think the other issue with this thing is, it's like, what am I supposed to do if I don't use the whole package? You know what I mean? I got this empty, or I got this open package now that I have to deal with. I mean, I could certainly close it shut and put it in a baggie or something, but it's just kind of strange. So the ferro rod really didn't work. Lighter worked starting it, but it took some time. It's going now. It's got the wood going, which is good. It's a nice wet piece of wood right there. Alright, so my final thoughts on this product. To me, it's a thumbs down. I just don't see the need for it. I think there's lots of other fire starting stuff out there that you can have in your kit that's probably a lot more smaller and not so finicky and doesn't require special packaging once you're done with it. So I don't know. I would go out, for $1, go and try it and see what you think. But for me, it's like, it was a gimmick. I tried it. I'm done. Petroleum cotton balls, cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly actually work way better, burn a long time, and burn very hot and do a nice job of getting a fire started. So I would prefer those over this product. So thumbs down on the Instafire. Rain's coming down now. I just got out of the woods and beat it, so I'm going to head home. As always, thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you next time on The Prepared Wanderer.